Good morning. So this is the last tutorial that I'm doing here on the island, and we will be leaving really late tonight, early in the morning tomorrow. So the pattern that I will be showing you that I've been working on is called FROLIC, and it is from the brand new Make It Easy with 3-Yard Quilts by Fabric Cafe. Since it's not my pattern, I can't give you any of the sizes. All I can tell you is that I have altered this pattern a bit. I am using a charm pack and a jelly roll. And in this pattern, you're using 3 1-yard cuts. So that is what I'm doing. And the reason why I had done it that way and not the way they had it is just because I was here and I had a charm pack left and I had a jelly roll here and I just wanted to use it up. So their illustrations are fabulous, so you can figure out the quilting math for yourself. So what I did is for block A is this fabric, is this block here. And as you can see, I'm going to show you, this was a Kona jelly roll. It was called Not So White. It's different shades of like cream all the way to really tan. And then my jelly roll was, I think, called Rainbow Carrot, like like a carrot on a ring. And I don't know the company. I got it in an Advent box, and that's how I have that charm pack. So I will say that I did run out of squares for the charm pack, and so I am 2 blocks shy. So when I get home, I'm going to try to match maybe this kind of texture. Wow. So the chickens just flew out of the tree, and when they fly out of the tree in the morning, they seem, I don't know, they're up and they're waking everybody up. So I'm just gonna fix this. All right, sorry, I'm taking time to do that. So that's the block A. And so how we construct that is, let me grab it here, is I took my charm and I took, or you took, the way it is, you take the size that's in the pattern or whatever you decided to do different, and we're going to put one side. So we're going to sash this block all the way around. That's what we're doing. We're sashing this block. I'm fixing this. Excuse me. And I'm going to do 2 of them, so I'm going to chain them. And now because these strips, every one is a different white or cream color, I just keep track of which color I'm using where. I'm not talking much so that you can hear the birds. It's really beautiful here in the morning when I sew outside. All you do is hear the beautiful birds. They wake up and they sing. So you end up with a piece like this. and then you would iron them. And I forgot to turn on my iron, so that'll take a minute. Listen to the birds. Now that I've ironed them, I'm going to put the sash. Now let's see. This one goes to this one, yes. I'm going to put the top. So we are now, once we do this, put the other side on the other one. You will not see me sewing outside for a while now because it is going to be cold when I get back home. There's going to be a snowstorm the next day. I am not looking forward to that. But here you go. You're going to have your blocks, and when I get home, we will be putting these on the design board and then actually putting it completely together. Now block B looks like this. And what I did is I ended up piecing two. So in this block, I used 3 charms, one here, and one here. You kind of see it does have a seam, but it is what it is. It's fine. We'll make do. We will make do. I love that. I love altering. I love doing 3-yard quilts with the 3 1-yard cuts. But I also like altering it using my scraps. So there isn't anything you can't do to a 3-yard quilt. You just have to be a little bit, think out of the box a little bit. So like with this one, do you see here this block, this nice big block? I don't have an embroidery machine. I would love an embroidery machine. So anyone out there, if you want me to test drive your brand of embroidery machine, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. But like, you could theoretically embroider something on here and then have that part of your 3-yard quilt. There's so many possibilities. You know, maybe you want to take a decorative stitch and run a decorative stitch along this white part. That might be an option too. I don't know. I love to do different things to kind of jazz it up. So here we go. We're just going to go now for block B. So I'm going to take my piece here and I'm going to put one of my border pieces or sashing pieces on the side, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna put that on the side here. This is almost like log cabin style here, except for we're not going all the way around. I know there's a name for that, half log, I'm not quite sure to tell you the truth. So I'm gonna come in and I'm going to iron this one seam down. And then I'm going to take my other piece and put that. And yes, we've got it, I'm up, but they don't wanna be up right now, okay? So these chickens are not chickens that belong to my Grammy or my mama. They are wild chickens. There are wild chickens everywhere in Puerto Rico. You drive and you see them everywhere. We also have wild horses. Those I used to see a lot more. In the past years I'm seeing, and in the years now I'm seeing it less. So in the past I used to see a lot of dogs, I used to see a lot of horses, and I don't see many of those now. So we are going to iron this. If you could see and imagine that you could do this, right, using your scraps too. Doesn't necessarily have to be 3 1-yard cuts or, you know, pre-cuts. It could be really anything. I mean, I don't know. I do enjoy coming up with different ways for me to make these 3-yard patterns into something that's mine and unique. And don't get me wrong, I do a lot using 3 1-yard cuts, especially for charity quilting. And then we have that. I've gotten lots of comments from people stating that they had never heard of 3-yard quilts since they found me, and a lot of you guys are beginners and have written to me how you are so excited because you completed your first quilt that you've ever made using the 3-yard quilt books, and I love it. I love it. It's great. If you ever get to the Fabric Cafe website, please let them know that I sent you. I would appreciate that. I do sew for them as far as sample quilts, but they do not in any way sponsor me or pay me to do these. Oops, look at that. Sorry, sponsor or pay me to do these videos at all. I just really enjoy the product, and so my passion with it, and I like to share my passion. So here you go. We have block B. So when we put this quilt together, we will be following the diagrams. I'm going to put these here because I want to iron those a little better after we're done. They have everything laid out, so you're just going to follow the layout. And the layout, they even have one for a twin and a queen king. So we're gonna do this together, but when I'm back home on my design board, and we're going to map it out just like this and then sew it together. It's pretty simple. So check out their new book, check out their old books, I mean, you know, and just know that you don't necessarily have to use 3 1-yard cuts. You can think out of the box. You can I've done videos using half-yard cuts, fat quarters, scraps, you name it, I have done it, crumbs. So everyone, you know what? You do what makes you happy in quilting, and you alter how you want to alter a pattern. So everyone have a wonderful day. You know what? I'm going to shut this all off Electric here runs a little different. It is the same voltage, but it runs a little different. So everyone have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel. It helps me tremendously, and I love to hear from you all. So you don't please comment and tell me how you're doing, and if you yourself are on a 3-yard adventure and journey of your own. Take care.